Recently, I watched a video produced by an influencer who interviews people living in the worst neighborhoods in America. While I'm grateful for the work that they do, I'm also sad at the same time because all the people being interviewed were young black men who were giving their testimonies about the unproductive, unhealthy, and dysfunctional activities that they participate in every day. I'm not going to critique, condemn, or judge them. What I want to do is offer a solution to help break the cycles of multi-generational poverty, mediocrity, dysfunction, and violence in the Black community. The first thing that these young black men need is leadership. Many of them are like I once was. I didn't have a father in a home, and so I didn't have a model to mimic. And the example of family members, respectfully speaking, were products of the same dysfunction that was evident in our family at the time. So I couldn't assimilate to them either. What helped me to change the trajectory of my life was the positive disruption from someone outside who knew what it took to disrupt the cycle. Maxwell Maltz said a man cannot rise higher than his self-image. The first step of helping him to become a leader is to change the image he has of himself. From leadership, move to stewardship. Stewardship is about managing your time, talents, and treasure. Time is a non-renewable resource. We all have the same amount of time, 168 hours in a week. The issue is not the quantity of time, it's the quality of the quantity that we use every day. And the reason many of us do not properly use our time is because we don't have any goals for our life. And so you want to help him to develop an action plan to execute against that goal. That goal must have a measurable outcome. So every day he's looking at his steps that he's taking. He's seeing that he's getting closer, but he also needs to be held accountable to achieving it. If it's not in writing, it's just a daydream. And dreams don't come true. Work makes them reality. All of us are meant to do something with our life. We're not a mistake. And we are here for someone else. That's the power of community. And each of us influence each other to be our best. A lot of times, the reason a person does not see beyond their circumstances because they don't recognize the talents that they do have, and they don't know how to hone them to transcend their circumstances. So you want to teach them to become self-aware and then also to access whatever it is they need to hone their skills to transcend their circumstances. And as they grow and they learn and they develop income, teach them how to manage their wealth. See, generational poverty is not just about the economics. The economics is last. It first starts with education. The education influences the behavior. Some experts believe that money management is 80% behavior, 20% knowledge. So when you teach them, now you must show them how to behave properly. They must rationally spend, save, and invest, and give money to help other people. The time value of money is predicated on the education of the person who possesses the money. It is not dependent upon what's happening in the environment or a person's desire to accumulate things. And so the reality of it is that many do not know what to do with their money because they came from an environment where money was a means for survival or pleasure. And I like what Viktor Frankl says. He said, when a man doesn't have a deep sense of purpose, he distracts himself with pleasure. And a lot of times what you see is when some of these young men, they get money, they use it for pleasure because they're trying to medicate the pain because they have no purpose. And what you want to teach them is the value and purpose of money beyond today and into the future. Lastly, I want to challenge you to be devoted. What do I mean by this? Is to accept the fact that your life is here to save another person's life. Period. It's not for any other reason. You're here to save another person's life. What I mean by save another person's life, I'm not just talking about save them from destruction, but I'm also saying to help them to grow, to be all they can be. That's the purpose of your existence. All of us are for someone else. We're not for ourselves. We're not just for the people we like. We're for that person who does not have a sense of purpose, guidance, or direction, and they need someone outside of them to help them to discover their purpose. That's my challenge for you black men who are interested in helping. I'm rooting for you. I believe in you. And I'm excited about what you're going to do. I'm Steven Garner, the Resilient Life Expert. Take your cues from me and live a great life. NEXCUE. Let's go!